What's up, guys? Welcome to another late night live stream. Tuesday, November 14th, 2017 at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We have another late night live stream. Yo, just give me a 1 right now if the sound sounds okay, if you can hear me. I think you can see me. Give me a 1 if you can hear me. All right, good sound quality. We're good to go. How are you guys doing? What is up? Neil, you made some crypto dough today. That sounds good. I made some crypto dough today too with Lisk. I mean, not huge, but you know, they're going up. They're going up. What's up, guys? Welcome today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got 25 watching. We've got big stuff going on today. Big stuff. Okay, the Patreon page launch. Big stuff. I've put a lot of work into this past week. We also have some interesting news, some very exciting news for BitConnect fans. Very. This stuff just makes me smile. Okay? Very exciting news, but I'm not going to spoil it right now. I'm going to make you wait for it, you know? Will Merc continue to skyrocket? I don't know. They were just recently added to Bittrex, so probably not. Just because there's a lot more volume going on now than there was previously. So no. See, I could show you guys that if you... Let's see. What's up? Yo, Jonathan Casey, how you doing? Yo, Ricardo Jr. Oliveira. Yeah, Lisk is so good. It could be awesome. And, damn it, I wish I researched Bitcoins. I know. I didn't. But yeah, Lisk is good. Maybe Ash also. I'm trying to interview a CEO or someone on their executive team to try and find out, because that's kind of like a Chinese version of Lisk. So, if we go on over to Bittrex. Wow, you are really full throttle about Bitcoins. I actually don't have any thoughts about Bitcoins right now. But they are gaining right now. I almost looked them up because they were gaining and people asked. Golem, how about that? Yo, I work a buttload of hours a week as a vet. Right now around 40, and then I make videos on top of that, and then I do other stuff. It's a busy lifestyle. It's busy, but I will say I love doing this. This makes my day, makes my week, makes my year. I freaking love it. I would do it for free, and right now I do it for free, but I would do it for free because I freaking love it. Okay, so Mercury, look at this. Okay, 1.8%, but if we take a look, because you were asking about that. Yo, Richard! Everybody say what's up to Richard. He is a, what do you call that? A moderator now. Lisk is popping. No kidding. Lisk is going up. I saw it at $7 and change today. That was, whoo. Yeah. But look at this. Mercury just got added to Bittrex. As soon as they get added to a high volume exchange, of course the price is going to go up. I haven't done too much research other than that about the cryptocurrency. Thoughts on Bitcoins? Whoa! Dude, I told you. Nothing. Don't make Richard silence you. Fine, we'll look at Bitcoins, okay? We'll look at freaking Bitcoins. That's not how you do it. Let's see. Now, I suspect that Best Collection of Upem Mulakum is asking about Bitcoins for one of two reasons. Either one, he's hired by Bitcoins, or he's receiving some Bitcoins, and he wants them to get mentioned somewhere, which is certainly possible. We know there's corruption. We know people get paid. Okay, or two, he saw the price jump up, and he says, what is this thing? Should I buy some? Is that why you're asking, Mr. Best Collection of Upam Mukulim? So anyways, right now, we see a jump up in price. All right, not to all-time highs in terms of Bitcoin comparative, but relatively high. Do I like to FOMO? No. I like to buy low and sell high. Can I do that all the time? No. But when something's going up, it's really tough to know where the top's going to be. And so we'll take a look at the Bitcoin's website, people-powered cryptocurrency for everyone. Oh yeah, because they're going to have adoption for everyone. Universal wallet. Everybody wants a universal wallet. I'll give them that. Okay, so don't hold me to this as Bitcoin's being a really great crypto, because I have not done a lot of research about them. But from looking at their website, they have a nice website. They have some ideas, you know, that seem good. Price action, they're not at all-time highs, but they are somewhat relative recent highs. This could potentially come in to look at this. As a matter of fact, hang on. Damn, they're not on Bittrex. All right. As a matter of fact, again, do your own research about Bitcoins first. Or let me do a full video about it, whatever. But this down here looks like a double bottom. Right? If this bottom right here, 9338, is close to this one, 10, maybe that's within a couple percent. If those bottoms are close to each other and this is 10 days between the two, if this right here gets above that, then there's a 97% chance that you will see at least 40% gains. So watch for that. If it breaks the 24,889 Satoshis, then you should definitely think about having some Bitcoins. Damn, 30% of your portfolio is Bitcoins. Yeah. Ram Dass. We have Ram Dass online? That is awesome. Should I wait for a drop in Lisk? I don't know. What's the Lisk price going to do? I think Lisk is going up. It's still going up. It's just seeing little moderate gains because there's been no announcements whatsoever about anything going on. There's been no releases. Wait for them to drop the software development kit. Wait for the halvening to happen. Wait for the rebranding to happen. And there will be double-digit Lisk at least. Current price for Monero too high. Well, maybe. I like Purge. I like Monero. Monero just popped up quite a bit. Let's see. Oh, well, if Crypto Lark likes Bitcoins, I mean, I respect the man. You should listen to him. Lisk and Cardano, good stuff. IOTA's looking great, true. All right. Should you invest in Navcoin? Wow, a lot of questions about these different coins, everybody. Guys, and I'm going to have some cool stuff for you. I'm putting together how to evaluate cryptocurrencies, how to look at them like I look at them so you can evaluate them the same. Putting together stuff so you can even know the trades that I make when I make them and stuff like that. Yo, Cardano saw a little bit of a pump recently, and it's still very early on. I mean, they just have a few things. Now, let's take a look. You know, it's so fun to just play around on CoinMarketCap because there's so much stuff going on. Okay, look at this. Bitcoin Cash 3 months ago and change did not exist. Gone, right? Did not exist. $21 billion in 3 months. That is nuts. Money coming out of nowhere. I mean, it came out of Bitcoin, but coming out of nowhere. Other things, I mean, just stuff jumping around. Like Monero, 80 bucks before the fork, or before the fork was canceled. Segwit 2X. Now 122 bucks. Definitely saw a shot up. I mean, Monero is definitely the one of the most well-known privacy coins. I hold some Monero. I think it's worthwhile. What else? Ethereum Classic saw a jump up. You know, it surprised me today that saw a jump up, but then I found out why. I'll share this one with you. Zcoin. Holy crap, I bought some Zcoin a while back and just held it because I was like, I like that, the zero coin protocol. When privacy's big, I'll just buy some, hold some. Holy crap, it just doubled this week. Today, probably. It just doubled today. And the reason for that is because Zcoin is going to have masternodes. Zcoin masternodes, buy them while they're hot. I would not buy right now because the price is probably coming back down. But people who wanted to get Zcoin masternodes bought in a lot. They paid a lot for it, and it'll probably be worthwhile in the long run. But that's why Zcoin saw big stuff. What about your upcoming opinion, upcoming assets, and what you're looking at and thinking of? Yeah. So right now, I have a new trading philosophy. And I'll share that with you guys because I love you. So, it's pretty simple. And I'll have to figure out how I can find... Oh, here we go. I honestly don't know how you get a list of all the new coins added to the Bittrex exchange, or to be added. If anybody knows that, please post it in the comments. Let's see. Yeah, Power. I'm going to talk about Power in a little bit. That's part of my presentation I prepared. Let's see. Where the heck did it go? Here it is. That's not it. Okay, so I'll have to do without the graph. You guys will just have to use your imagination. All right? But basically, there was a graph that I showed in some of my videos. It was a Cointelegraph post, and it basically, someone commented it looked like his bird's bush. And I'm grateful he didn't say it looked like his bush. But basically, it was a logarithmic scale of time from date added versus value. And really, the only one going up was Bitcoin. The rest of all the cryptos were generally trending down. So that led me to a new trading philosophy of hodling Bitcoin, trading altcoins for gains. So in terms of what I'm doing, I am still just dollar cost averaging Bitcoin and hodling it. Okay? Any trades that I have now, with the exception of a very select few, okay? Any trades that I have now, I have a stop loss set on them. So if they ever do lose in terms of Bitcoin comparison, they're just going to be converted back into Bitcoin so I can make gains from Bitcoin. And then once they... I have alerts set on Blockfolio on my phone, so if they double, I can just cash out half of it, and then I have whatever crypto for free. So that is my new trading strategy in terms of what I'm doing. Coins that I'm looking at, I'll be honest, it's really tough. This week I have not been looking at a lot of stuff. And I'll tell you why. Because I have been putting together a whole bunch of stuff for the Patreon page for you guys if you are interested in it. So I've been putting together a massive amount of stuff. On top of making the daily videos, I've been doing like an extra 5 to however many hours or in a day worth of just content production for that. So you guys have it in case you want it, in case you want to be patrons. But, okay, so here's some things that I would be considering. I'm just going to go out there on a limb. I'm going to do it off the cuff. I do know from previous history where I find coins that I end up getting like 10x or higher returns on are generally right around the 100 mark or the beginning of the next page. Okay, that's just from my brief 6-month plus history of trading cryptocurrencies. Ones that I have seen very high returns on are there, but it is a lot of speculation because a lot of them go down. So I would recommend, if you do invest in any of these, make sure you set a stop loss. absolutely 100% set a stop loss. But there is a lot to be gained from them. How do you do that stop loss, George? I have a whole video about how to set a stop loss. You can check it out over at the channel. Let's see, is it here? How to set a stop loss, right there. Boom! It'll walk you through it step by step. That way you can figure it out. What do I think Bitcoin will be at the end of the year? You mean in like a month? End of the year, month and a half? I think it'll probably be right around where it is now. There is some talk with the CME futures, with integration into exchanges. There is some talk about that. Could see a jump in Bitcoin price, but you know, you got to remember that traders, when they trade, they don't just want to trade the gains, they also want to trade the losses. So as soon as the Bitcoin futures become part of the CME exchanges, they're going to be shorting Bitcoin. So that could negatively affect Bitcoin prices, especially if there's a lot of smart money behind those shorts. If everyone's shorting Bitcoin, I think that would probably affect the price of Bitcoin downward. And we have seen a huge run-up recently. A huge run-up. I'll show you. Look at this thing. Bam! Look at the size of that run-up, right? Where are we? Here we are. Okay. Damn. All these freaking ads. Well, anyways, look at this. 2,800 on September 15th to 8,000 on November 8th. 2 months, tripled in almost tripled. Okay? That is insane. Yeah, there is no stop loss on Binance yet. Got to work around that. Set, use Blockfolio app on your phone. Set an alarm. You can set an alarm so it'll just go off repeatedly and then run to a freaking computer and sell. What do I think of Metaverse? I made a whole video on Metaverse. I think it's very cool. I think it does work to have a whole bunch of different things come together. Very cool. Let's see. Do I only dollar cost average for Bitcoin? Yes. So basically you need to buy Bitcoin in order to buy any other crypto, for the most part, with the exception of Ethereum and Litecoin, okay? Dollar cost averaging is the best way to get into any investment and hedge your bets against market fluctuation. So if you want to buy Bitcoin and avoid the highs and avoid the lows, dollar cost averaging is your way to go. I think that, at least in the short term, nothing's going to outperform, well, I think, in general, it's hard to outperform Bitcoin. I mean, if you guys have looked at the reviews of cryptos that I've done, I mean, I was picking cryptos. They weren't terrible ones. They're great projects, but most of them couldn't outperform Bitcoin. A lot of people who have been in crypto for a lot longer than I have, okay, who had Bitcoin starting around 2011, 2012, 2013, okay? A lot of people I spoke to, they've been trading and they feel, I don't think if they've done mathematically, but they feel that they probably would be better if they just held Bitcoin than buying other altcoins and cryptos. So it is very hard to outdo Bitcoin. First of all, congrats on Lisk. Second, what do I think about Red Pulse? Well, man, I wish that all that stuff didn't happen with China back in the day, because with Neo, with Red Pulse, that would have been amazing. And honestly, I haven't done too much research about Red Pulse just because of all the China regulations recently. However, if you go over to YouTube, I would recommend looking for the Chico Crypto Consultants. All right, this guy, I love watching his stuff because basically he drinks and gets high on his videos. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But he talks a lot about Neo and a lot about Red Pulse. So check him out. I definitely think he's very smart in terms of what he does. I mean, have your own opinions about drinking and smoking. I think it's all cool anyways. But yeah, here, he talks about Neo and Red Pulse. So he talks a lot about it. Check him out. You guys may like it. Maybe not. I don't know. But, you know, we're all here just to make content. Just to have fun. What else? Yeah, so Dwayne, Bittrex is having problems with customer support. That's one reason why I have recommended Binance recently, because they do have much better customer support. I still use Bittrex. I haven't had issues with them, knock on wood. But Binance seems to be a lot better with customer support. So if anybody has a customer support number, please help them out. Let's see. Steve, what do I think of Request Network? Never heard of it. Hello, multi-sponge cake. Yeah, like Richard said, try not to get too emotionally. Yo, Nades, how about shutting up with those comments? Richard does have a good point. And yeah, you want to not be emotional in terms of trading. Do your best to not be emotional. So how you do that is you basically figure out the entire trade before you get into it. So first thing, you're going to do your research. Then you're going to set a buy order, or just buy it at market if you want, but setting a buy order is helpful. Immediately after you set a buy order, you set a stop loss, which is going to help prevent you from any loss. And then you want to set a sell alert, or some exchanges will let you set a sell order. Generally, I do that at double what I bought it at. I sell half. That way I get the rest of the crypto for free and can decide what to do with it at that point. Then I just set it and forget it. Okay? I personally don't check my crypto investments on a daily occasion. All right? I make it easy so I can just set it and forget it, so there is no emotion in it. All right? The only thing emotional that gets me is when I see cryptos moving, at least on CoinMarketCap. It makes me think, okay, this is one that I should keep an eye on, because when there's a pullback, if I do like the crypto, if it is a good one when I review it, then that's one that I would consider buying. Lord Titus, BitConnect dead. Yes, it is. Yo, Cowboy. Yeah, Cowboy Cerrone, that's me. I gotta get a cowboy hat, all right? Then I can wear that, and I'll do like Cowboy Cerrone Talks Crypto. Keese, you should let your dog decide. They have better intuition than people do. Yeah, I don't know about Pivx yet. I know, right, Nate? George, Ethereum. Okay, so I watched Data Dash's video a day or two ago. He seems to think that Ethereum isn't going really anywhere. And really, a lot of the price in Ethereum is because, you know, everybody already knows what Ethereum does. They already have all the connections. They already have all the ERC20 tokens. A lot of that's already built into the price. Do I think it's going to jump? That's really tough to say. I think there's a lot of other things that could jump before Ethereum, but I've been wrong before. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional trader. I'm not an expert, but I am not, aside from just getting to a point where I'm holding 10 Ethereum, I'm not putting a lot of money in Ethereum because I think there's other contenders out there that could potentially do better than Ethereum, could potentially have higher gains than Ethereum. A couple of them that I mentioned before, one is definitely Lisk, okay? Another one would be EOS. That's another one to keep an eye out for. Dan Larimer, who's behind Steam or Steemit, and also BitShares. He's behind EOS, and they address scalability issues from the ground up. So those are two ones to watch out for. Yo, Psychic Sojourns, hang on to your pants, because I'm going to answer that question for you coming up. I can't wait. It's so exciting. This is the most exciting news of my day. for all those people who say, when I say BitConnect is a scam, all those trolls down there who say, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm making 1% a day on BitConnect. You can't even do whatever. Well, guess what? Vitalik said that BitConnect is a Ponzi scheme. So if you believe in Ethereum, then BitConnect's a Ponzi scheme. Ta-da! But that's not all of it. That's not all of it. Okay, so do I think BitConnect is going to have another drop before it goes up again? Yo, Rob, that's a tough one to answer. So initially, I was predicting that it would come all the way back down to 5,500 range. Somewhere around there. And it kind of did. Actually, if you look at the wick of this candle, it was right around there in the bottom. I don't want to say I'm right. I don't want to say I'm right. It happens so infrequently. I don't want to say I'm right. It could potentially come down again. However, it could also go up. And a lot of that depends upon the CME group, the futures. A lot of it also depends on what the heck is going on with Bitcoin Cash and this whole debacle, for lack of a better word. So, it definitely could come. I was definitely seeing a pullback somewhere to $4,500 to $6,500. That's a big range. Okay? Is this the final pullback? I don't really know. So this is the initial pullback, but we had a whole bunch of shit going on with Bitcoin Cash. So until that gets cleared up and we really let the market settle down, which it's been doing for the past day, it's really tough to tell. But I don't worry about these little fluctuations in Bitcoin, okay? 3 years from now, when Bitcoin's worth $500,000 or more, are we really going to care that it went from 8,000 to 6,500? No. I don't worry about it. I just have my Bitcoin stored on a cold storage device. Set it and forget it. I don't even care. Whatever happens, I'm just hodling and waiting. Simple as that. Nah, Keith, I don't think he was threatened. Okay, fine. We'll get into it, okay? Enough questions. Enough questions. We are going to expose BitConnect. I was actually thinking about doing this for an episode for tomorrow, so maybe I will. We're going to expose BitConnect for what they are. Whatever, it's just fun. It's the one that everybody loves to hate. So, welcome to Crypto Love. It's Randall here. Thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone. Okay, cool. That's how I start every episode. It's pretty exciting. Now, some news. Bitcoin is trading for $12,500 in Zimbabwe. Now, last week, if you remember, it was at like 13 or 14,000. However, Bitcoin was a lot higher than it was. A little higher than it was. But it's almost double what it is. That's cool. I like that. I like when it trades for more in Zimbabwe because they have hard times. But that tells me what Bitcoin's going up to. When? I don't know. The US is going to have hard times in a few years. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Deflation of the currency, all these things. Now, billionaire investor Novogratz says institutional investors will soon adopt Bitcoin. Now, this is something that could definitely positively influence the price of Bitcoin. That's what we think. But it's also something that could negatively influence the price. Like what I was saying earlier, with institutional investors, they like to make money both when something's going up and when something's going down. All right? They don't give a shit whether it goes up or down. They just want to be able to make money off of it. So they'll be buying it when it's going up. They'll be shorting it when it's going down. And now, why did he say this? I think one reason he said this is because he just bought like $25 million of Bitcoin. But it could make a difference. In December, okay, I think the CME group announced that most likely in December it's going to be confirmed. They're at least going to confirm the Bitcoin futures. Whether they start trading them in December, that's still up in the air, but it's going to be confirmed in paperwork in December. That means there's going to be a lot of institutional money coming into Bitcoin. There's also talk about within about 6 months. So 6 months from now is like May. By May, shit's going to hit the fan. So if you guys do not own Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies yet, you might want to do it. And please use my Coinbase referral link, whatever the hell. But if you're not in it yet, get the heck in it, because within 6 months, Bitcoin is going to be tradable on pretty much any type of Forex exchanges. At least that's what I heard. I forgot to put that article up here somewhere. But that means that there's $1.4 quadrillion of money available to go into Bitcoin. Now, not all of it's going to go into Bitcoin, obviously, but a lot more people have a lot easier access into it. So that's why you may want to get into it now if you're not. Yeah, George, don't worry about it. Everybody wishes they got into Bitcoin earlier. Even the people who bought in at $100, they wish they got into it at $1. Just wait. A few years, it's going to be a few $100,000. You'll be happy you got into it now. What's the best time to buy Bitcoin? Now. Right? Actually, it's Fridays. Tuesday's not the best day. Friday's the best day to buy Bitcoin because that's when it's historically cheapest. All right, China and mining. They're going to charge miners extra for electricity in China. Crazy, right? Who cares? Also, I mean, I did mention that Bitcoin is now an asset, digital gold. I called it a crypto asset, not a cryptocurrency. And that's what this article says, that I was right. Again, it doesn't happen often. I'm sorry. Just gloating here. Basically, because it's not usable as currency as easily, they think it's more of a digital gold type of thing. I just, the headlines. Okay, for everyone who's talking about BitConnect, this is it. This made my day. This was the most exciting part of my day. Okay? The UK threatens to shut down popular Bitcoin investment site BitConnect. Awesome. It's about freaking time. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to this so much. They have 2 months. If you're in BitConnect, you better pull your Bitcoin out within 2 months. All right? Because, okay, so first off, Vitalik says that BitConnect is a Ponzi scheme, if you trust him. Second, the UK, their registrar of companies, has threatened to shut down the dodgy platform and dissolve its operation. They have 2 months to prove cause to the contrary until it's enforced. So what are we, November, December, January? That would be like the best Christmas present ever. Okay, BitConnect shut down. Not that I really care that much. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Everybody knows it's a Ponzi scheme and it's still there. It's just annoying. It's like Bernie Madoff gloating. He's like, I'm making a lot of money and All right. But check this out. Upon dissolution, all property and rights vested in or held in trust for the company are deemed to be bona vacantia and accordingly will belong to the crown. Seized by the Queen. Crazy. You can see the actual letter here. Now, Bitcoin took a little dip after there, but, with Ponzi schemes, they just got the price right back up there. This thing I love. If you have not watched this, BitConnect! That's a lot of fun. And then, yeah. Oh, wait. Where's the, here it is. Yeah, so Vitalik. Check this out. Okay, BitConnect. Aside from using trading bots, which can't actually work, because if there was a trading bot that could guarantee you returns every day, everybody would be a millionaire because they just buy that trading bot and then they would just get returns. But 1% interest compounded daily would make a $1,000 investment worth $50 million or more in 3 years. Does that sound sustainable? No. It's a scam. It's a scam. Yeah, unfortunately, I agree with you, Hodlers Weekly. Unfortunately, BitConnect is going to attract a lot of negative attention. Now, hopefully, we can get rid of this before the SEC and all those other people get into this. But, yeah. It is a scam. The platform was too good. Dude, in everything in life. I mean, seriously, what actually is too good to be true and then is just true? Right? If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. So this is exciting. This is something really fun to look out for in the next couple months. I'm looking for it. Now, Bitcoin, we've seen a great run up in Bitcoin. We saw a little pullback. It's tough to say what Bitcoin's going to do at this moment. I think honestly, I could have seen more of a pullback. Honestly, I expected even down to 4,500 or so. People ask me, should I buy in? A lot of people ask me, should I buy in? And I tell them dollar cost average, and they don't freaking listen. But that's the best way to get the best price on Bitcoin, because nobody knows where the bottom's going to be. Nobody knows where the top's going to be. Dollar cost average. Next one. This, holy crap, scandal this week, right? Freaking scandal. Look at this. Sailed up. And guys, like I said, I don't know everything. I don't have a crystal ball. I know my bald head looks like a crystal ball, but it's not. Okay? I sold BitConnect right around right here. Like right there at $600. Not BitConnect, excuse me. Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, I sold Bitcoin Cash right at $600 before it jumped up. So yeah, definitely. Lost some potential money on that. Why did I sell it? Because I don't really believe that much in the Bitcoin Cash platform. It doesn't, it seems to be, I'm not going to get into the argument, okay? For me, I didn't see benefit in holding it long term. I just preferred to hold Bitcoin because Bitcoin's the one that's gaining. Now, there's talk about the cashing or the flippening or whatever you want to call it, where Bitcoin Cash could overtake Bitcoin. But really, do people need a transactional Bitcoin? No, it's a store of gold, a store of value. At least that's what I believe. Everyone, you're entitled to your opinion. It's very tough, okay? This is like a big thing. Okay, a lot of people I respect very much do like Bitcoin Cash. So, I'm not going to say anything negative about it, but what I will say is this just disgusts me to the core. Okay, look at this. There's nothing that could possibly explain what happened right here except for market manipulation. And we're talking about BitConnect with getting the SEC involved. Doing stuff like this, giant pump and dumps like that, that is another great way to get the SEC involved and start regulating cryptocurrencies, which we do not, I don't know, maybe we need it, who knows. But doing stuff like that, we all know that smaller cryptos pump and dump. We know they all do that. But you would think that some of the largest ones wouldn't do that. You think they would have more class, more tact, but they don't. So, that's what happened with Bitcoin Cash. That was crazy to see. Shot up over the course of a week from $300 to $3,000 and then back down. Now it's finding itself, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, yo everybody, Blockchain Brad's on. Say what's up to him. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Check out his stuff. I think he's from Australia. You from Australia, man? Good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the ball bag. Let's see. So, taking a look at some cryptos today. What's the biggest gainers? Raiden Network, Open Trading Platform, Power Ledger, and Bitcoins. I already looked at Bitcoins. Now, token, Raiden Network token. You guys know I don't buy stuff when it's at all-time highs. So I would wait for, it's starting to dip already. But, I always, if something perks my interest, I wait for a dip and then I buy it. Raiden Network, basically allowing payments on the blockchain that's scalable. So basically they don't store all the information on the blockchain, they just store some of it on the blockchain. Seems like a good idea. It also has instant token swaps. This is going to be cool. So I think that's why it's getting a lot of attention. We need decentralized exchanges. Looking at another decentralized exchange right now that is blowing up, literally blowing up, Open Trading Network. Okay, Open Trading Network in less than a month went from $1 to $50. Look at that. Whew, man. And I'll tell you, it's a decentralized exchange. You get rewarded these Open Trading Network tokens for using the exchange. They give out 50,000 tokens to users every Monday. Seems like a cool thing. They're partnered with IQ Option, which is an exchange that has 20 million users already, so that could be why they're having such fast growth, potentially. So definitely one to look out for. I have no idea if this one's going to see a pullback or what, because I mean, right now they have such a low circulating supply of tokens compared with their total supply. So I don't know what's going to happen with that price. That's a tough one. Next one, Power Ledger. Okay, whoever's been asking about Power, Kevin Thomas, everybody, Power. Oi, 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 he is Aussie. I heard the accent. Watched the video and heard the accent. Now, Power Ledger, yeah, distributed power. Putting power on the blockchain. Cool concept. Everybody uses power. It could work. There's a lot of other things in terms of power, but this one seems to be getting a lot of hype recently. I haven't done much research about it other than just finding out that it's power on the blockchain. Didn't have the time. But if a lot of you guys want it, I will. I can do a whole episode on it. And lastly, EOS. EOS could disrupt Ethereum. It could. They have scalability solved from the very beginning. Dan Larimer just dropped the mic at that. I mean, success leaves clues. Steam it, BitShares, EOS. They are in the third longest ICO. Where's the graph? Right here. Third longest ICO, aside from Bitcoin and Ethereum. This ICO, third longest, a little over halfway through. 0.6 of the way through. 5.84 of the way through. Let's just be honest here, okay? But I mean, if you guys remember, I know it's hard to remember back 2 weeks in cryptocurrency. I know it's really hard, okay? It seems like a day and the whole world changes. Every day, the whole world changes. Well, if you take a look, 2 weeks ago, it was trading at 50 cents. It's tripled. Glad that I had some. But this 168 price, I don't know. Is that sustainable? Is it going to come down? I think it could potentially come down. There's a whole nother half a year left of the ICO. So there's a lot more time. But maybe the price is going up because there's less EOS available. It could happen. Cool. So, what do I think will blow up next? I mean, blow up in terms of explosive death will be BitConnect. Yeah, guys, check out Blockchain Brad's stuff. He's a cool guy. IOTA certainly could. Well, anyways, so here's what we're going to do. I've been waiting. I've been putting together a lot of stuff. I've been making videos and content and all types of stuff and hardly sleeping and just working around the clock to launch the Patreon page. All right? I'm not asking you to give me free money. If you want to, you still can. But I'm not asking you to do that because I know I prefer to put my money into cryptos also. However, I have put together some awesome stuff on Patreon that may be worth your money. And actually, the best thing I have, one of the best things I have, I've made only $1. Simple. Just $1. Just $1. Everybody can part with just $1, right? So, I've been waiting until here to do it live, to go live on the live stream, the live cubed, all right? So if you guys are ready, drum roll please. And we're going live. Now, I will make this Patreon link available to you guys for celebrations. Woo! It's happening. It's happening. Woo! Yeah, we did it, right? Brings a tear to my eye. Whew. tear to my eye. All right. Now let's create some things. How do I? What is this? I guess if you head over to Patreon and search for Crypto Love, how do I share this? Share this. I don't know. I'm still new to all this. But anyways, I'll go over it. You guys can head over to patreon.com, search Crypto Love if you want to get involved. I would really appreciate it. If you became a patron, I would be thrilled. It would be awesome because, listen, the less I work as a vet, the more I can do this stuff, make more awesome content for you guys, and really make more funny videos, do more of this with my hands, whatever. But take a look at some of these things, okay? Literally my best cryptocurrency investing advice. You guys ask a lot of questions. You want to know everything. I put together a video that's like my one transition, my one transmission. Okay, if I had to dump everything I knew into your head, that would be that. And that's for only $1. But some other cool stuff, check this out. Ready? For $3 or more, you can get your name in a Crypto Love video every week. All right? Every week I'll put your name in a Crypto Love video. Cool, right? You can also know my trades when I make them. So there's a whole Discord channel. You can be part of that. I'll let you know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, so you can stay on top of that. You can know what I'm doing. You can do the exact same thing if you want to. Also, cryptocurrency investing course. And then there's some more things on top of that. So some of these things may be a bit more exclusive, maybe not for everyone, but a private crypto investing Facebook group. So this is going to be a private Facebook group where basically we just share investing advice. Google Hangout, a 1-on-10. You guys get to see me, I get to see you. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, but a limited admission Google Monthly Hangout, limited to 10 people. First 10 to sign up. And also cryptocurrency videos, one-on-one coaching, ICO reviews if you want them, and for any of you who absolutely are ballers, I don't know how many there are, but in case there are any ballers out there who just really like watching my channel, who want to hang out, who want to travel the world together, go to blockchain conferences, and help me make this my full-time job, there is the exclusive crypto investment coach. Okay? I'll come, we'll hang out for a weekend, share everything I know. We'll go to blockchain conferences. We'll talk every week. I'll even give you my damn cell phone number so you can call me up whenever the heck you want. For $5,000 a month, you got it, man. So. Now, what you guys are interested in, I'm for sure, is the Bitcoin giveaways. Now, I told you there's going to be some Bitcoin giveaways here. And there are. It's kind of sneaky. The first, when I get 10 patrons, just 10, someone will get $5 of Bitcoin. And it scales up from there. 50 patrons, $25 of Bitcoin. 100 patrons, $50 of Bitcoin. All the way up. So, as soon as you guys become patrons, basically one random person. The sooner you become a patron, the more likely you are to get free Bitcoin. Cool. So, glad we did that. I will put a link to the Patreon page down here, but you can always go to patreon.com, search Crypto Love. And then, before we go, any other questions? We've got 12 minutes left. Crypto Ninja, do that $5 deal, man. Seriously, you can know everything I do. Even on Fridays when I dollar cost average Bitcoin, I'll just message you and say, I just dollar cost average Bitcoin. Oh, let's see if it works. Search Crypto Love. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to do this then. Let's see. ASIC Ups, you did not miss the giveaway. Oh, here we go. Patreon.com/CryptoLove. I will put that in the YouTube description for whatever we're doing right now, the live stream. Where did that go? All right. Thoughts on Arc Steam. Yo, Steam is dropping quite a bit. I have a large position in Steam and... Where's the freaking live stream? That's... Oh. Okay, here we go. I will put the link down in the description here. That way you guys can all see that. There we go. It should be down there. It should be saved. You should be able to see it in the description. And then you should be able to go there. Let's see. Mike Yo, yes. Thanks for subbing. Because I hold no limit coin, I think that's going to go up quite a bit in the future. How near of a future? I don't know. When I added some Lisk, so I went from about back before B2X, I did my portfolio back then, and at that point I had 2/3 Bitcoin and 1/3 everything else. Well, now I only have 1/3 Bitcoin and 2/3 everything else, and a lot of that went to Lisk. Okay, at that time I bought Lisk, I bought Neo, and I bought Metal. Let's see. Yeah, IOTA definitely. They could have some big price gains coming up. Riddler, you asked that question before. What's the difference trading Bitcoin and USD? Well, you need to buy Bitcoin in order to buy most altcoins. Blockchain Brad, I like that. Neo, Cardano, and Icon. Good stuff. Yeah, so you should, down in the description, if you guys are still looking for it, in the description, you should see Support Crypto Love on Patreon. You can click that link. It'll bring you right there. You can check out the Patreon page. Oh, and also, I should add, whoa, we got 3 patrons already. All right, we are getting there. Freaking sweet. Freaking sweet. All right, so I should mention with Patreon, I am new to this, all right? So if there is something that you purchased that you did not get immediately, I will get it to you within 24 hours. So just be patient while I'm still learning how to do this, because they do not let you do some stuff until you make it live. I want to make it live on the air tonight. As soon as we get 10 patrons, someone is going to get some Bitcoin. Could it happen in the next 7 minutes? I don't know. The live stream ends in 7 minutes. Could we have one in 7 minutes? I don't know. Icon is going to be huge. Korea's version of Neo. Interesting. Interesting. Dude, what about Litecoin prediction? Andres. Yeah, thanks for all the comments recently, Andres. Definitely. Litecoin prediction. Litecoin is looking bullish, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I'll show you here. Where did all that stuff go? LTC, Litecoin, Bitcoin. Is that it? No. There we go. All right, so they have a big even at this, what? Oh, right, that's the 1 hour. That's why it looks funny. Okay, so if you can see here, where's the 100,000? This 100,000 mark, I'll try and make it brighter. There we go. If you guys see that there, the 100,000 mark. Now, previously, Litecoin found support at that 100,000 mark. You see how it's bouncing off there? However, most recently, boom, broke through, and now it's finding resistance there. That is not good. That's kind of a bearish signal. Now, also, we have a head and shoulders here. Again, breaking down bearish signal. So, Litecoin not looking good in terms of technical analysis. I'm not a technical analyst. I just look at patterns. I try and learn stuff. I read technical analysis for dummies. But apparently, it is looking bullish, unfortunately. However, if we see some altcoin gains soon, and this breaks back through and then finds support there, could be looking good. I did hear about mining dramas in China, FUD or crackdown. Okay, blockchain Brad, I am not too worried about China. My friend, who's an economist, he tells me that in China, they have this saying that if you try and kill something and you can't, then it deserves to live. And I think right now China's trying their damnedest to kill Bitcoin. They're trying their damnedest. However, Bitcoin's doing better than ever. Eventually they'll realize that it's totally cool, and then they'll let it live, and then everything that we have, like Neo is going to go sailing up, Red Pulse is going to do great, everything's going to be whatever again. I think that's possible. Let's see. Do we have 10 patrons yet? Nope, just 3 patrons. But yeah, 3 patrons, dudes. Freaking rad. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Seriously, guys, with the patrons, thank you so much, because I can't do what I do without you supporting me a little bit. I appreciate it very much. It does mean the world to me. Oh, yeah, excuse me, million Satoshis, right. Now, I'd like to hear your thoughts on Singular DTV. It could be. I have not done too much research on it. Neo, Lisk, and Cardano for the long term. Those sound good to me, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys want to know some trades that I'm thinking about. All right, last thing. Last 2 minutes. These are the last 2 minutes of trades. But here's what we've got going on. Stellar Lumens recently has been seeing a lot of action. Okay? And I own some Ripple. Now, I don't like owning Ripple, but, you know, I own it because it's probably going to do pretty well. I don't own any Stellar Lumens, so I'm waiting for a little pullback in Stellar Lumens, and then I'll probably half my investment in Ripple and just put it into Stellar Lumens just in case they get bank stuff and whatever. Because Stellar recently has a whole bunch of stuff going on in Asia. They have a partnership with IBM. There's also something else that's escaping my mind. Yo, Hodler's Weekly, your picks are awesome too. Sky's one that I may be looking into sometime soon. So definitely keep an eye out for that episode. Let's see. Yo, Gary, if you want to donate cryptos, I am more than happy to accept cryptos in, yeah, that would be awesome. So if you want to just donate them at the bottom of any of my videos, I have wallets for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Neo listed there, I think. I think those are the ones I have listed. You can just donate there and then shoot me an email. The email is on the About page of my YouTube channel. Shoot me an email. Let me know exactly how much you sent and what you'd like. And yeah, that would be awesome. You don't think Stellar's going to pull back? Maybe not. Maybe not. It's possible. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Why does China want to kill Bitcoin? I don't know. Cool. So, I think that's it. It's been an hour. I want to thank you all so much. If you haven't, head on over to Patreon. Use a link down in this description. Watch this video that I made here. It's super awesome. Buy one of the rewards. Help support the channel. I thank you guys so much. I will catch you guys later. I love you all. You guys are the best also. All right. Peace.